This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. And welcome to my comparison between the two LEGO Rivendell sets, the Council of Elrond scene specifically. And although this is technically all the figures that one includes, which is basically anyone that's on in this row 4, I'm only going to compare the 4 main characters. I just wanted that for a funny shot, just to compare the amount of figures included in one and the other. So I'm going to be taking out everyone that wasn't just included in that base set and just compare the ones for these. And once we do that, we have 4 figures for each and the builds. I think it's really clear which one I'm going to choose, but looking at the two, there's a few interesting things here. One, there is this little gazebo area over here, which is part of the main build of Rivendell, which leads in. I did not move the main section over here because I did not want to be moving that. I don't want to look at these two areas, but it is also removable, although it's technically a little more loose. And I'm going to do this off camera so I can have a lot more leverage against my body. And I'm going to take a look at the two areas, just a comparison, because obviously this is going to be nothing compared to Rivendell's main build, and with that, it's just really crazy. So I can place this to the side, actually by my Rivendell set. Oh, I'm not going to look at it. I'm just going to look at the main council sections. And if I take this Frodo, I can take the One Ring away from him, place it here, and he doesn't have his sword in the scene. It's actually supposed to be meant to be stored in Bilbo's chest, but I just had it in his hands for this. I just realized I had these Frodos on the wrong side. That was a mistake, but I don't really feel like recording this, so I did that, but I don't really care. There is one really important thing that there is between these two figure selections that just makes this one better, even though, as you've seen in a previous video, I'm not sure if it was the same day or not, I did say that these 3 figures are better than these 3, and well, I think I said Elrond was, no, I think it was half and half for it. I said that Elrond and Arwen were better, but the Frodo and Gimli were better in that video. But the one thing that makes all of these figures better than the ones in that one, in terms of just the selection, is the simple feature that there's an ability for all of them to be able to sit down. So you can take Frodo, place him on these pieces, and have him be able to sit down in the council and be able to listen in, while Frodo here has to be standing up while sitting. And even if I take this Frodo and move it to this one, which has studs for it, you could place Frodo and have him sitting a lot better there. It has a secure way for him to sit down. And that's a problem for this one where Gimli also can't sit down with having those legs, but he has longer legs here, so he could sit down here. And that's something I wish they kind of addressed a while ago and maybe made this technique like a decade ago. But they sadly did not, and that's one definite complaint you could have against this one. And even Elrond, including the ability for him to sit down with the dress piece, definitely helps a lot. And giving Gimli the option to even have hair on him, his hair down without his helmet on, is also really nice just for accuracy and for all that. And the figure selection is nice, but that's really what I'm here to compare. That's more of a minor thing and is more in-depthly looked at by me in a video from, again, I'm not sure if I'm going to release this same day or on different days, but regardless, you can check that one out, and I'll try to remember to link it in the description around now. But let's take a look at the main builds, and it's clear which one I'm going to pick. This one has this amazing tree build. This one has a really simple kind of bare-looking tree. These seats, although look cool with the printed stickers, look nothing in comparison to, well, first the master chair for Elrond, the chairs for everyone else, and this amazing centerpiece is not really rivaled by this. One thing this one does have a little bit over that one is the full thing where you could display the Eye of Sauron popping out. Oh, this function doesn't really work well. On the other one, it does have an Eye of Sauron hidden under it, and it's a little more interesting with it being hidden directly under where the ring would sit. But the one thing that both of these have against it is it's really annoying to get the ring off of this, so I highly just don't recommend doing that. And for this one, I just recommend popping this out, and you can do it a lot easier. But yeah, looking between the two, it's very clear which one is better, and that's this one very easily. This one even has this little thing where you have to have this little piece exposed, because I just kind of pulled it apart, not really caring which part came out, and that's honestly just a small little problem. But between the two, this one definitely blows the old one out of the water, and even if I went over to show the comparison between the other two, the little entryway is completely crazy in comparison. So let's just pop this off of the thing and move slightly over here to the comparison, and that's a little section here, and there's that giant section there. But yeah, honestly, really easy in terms of comparison. I don't know what you think. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you on the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.